So, with Suwon FC Women facing North Korea's Naegohyang Women's FC, some are wondering if this could be a chance for the two Koreas to improve their ties. For more on this, we have our Kim Bo-kyoung here in the studio. Bo-kyoung, welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
Bo-kyoung, so it's been several years since North Korean athletes visited the South. Walk us through the significance of the North Korean team's visit to the South Korean soil.
Right, so a North Korean women's football team going up against the South Korean side is indeed a rare scene to watch. It has been 8 years since North Korean athletes last visited South Korea to compete in a sporting event, which was the International Table Tennis Federation World Tour Grand Finals in Incheon in December 2018. It also marks the first visit by a North Korean women's football team to the South since the 2014 Incheon Asian Games. And adding on to that, it has significant meaning as this is the first such event since late 2023 when Kim Jong-un declared inter-Korean relations to be a hostile relationship between the two separate states.
You know, that's exactly why there's been so much attention given to this match, specifically as many are expecting it to be a way to ease tensions here on the Korean Peninsula. Let's talk about that.
Right. So one expert who I talked to said we need to be cautious against putting too much political significance to this event, as this was North Korean leader Kim Jong-un's pragmatic approach to show off the superiority of the regime by, if possible, winning the match. You see, at the 9th Congress of the Workers' Party of Korea held in this February, the regime reaffirmed a hostile two-state relationship and stated that what remains between the two Koreas is only cold, interest-based calculation and a firm, resolute response. In that sense, the expert underlined that sending this women's team to South Korea can be seen as evidence that there are still practical benefits and national interests involved. Listen to this.
If the women's football team from North Korea performs well, it can show the strength of the regime, raise public morale, and improve the country's image internationally as a more normal state. In that sense, it can serve several purposes at once.
Well, the fact that Kim convened a meeting with commanders of the party on the day of sending the soccer team surely shows that its two-state hostile policy is just being emboldened, I must say.
Right. As you said, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un urged the military commanders to strengthen the frontline units along the military demarcation line. According to the regime's state-run Korean Central News Agency on Monday, Kim said that advancement of military technology at key units plays a critical role in effective deterrence of war, and highlighted the policy of turning the southern border into an impregnable fortress. For this, he announced plans to reorganize the military command structure and stressed the need to overhaul the military training system to reflect changes in modern warfare. The fact that this meeting was held by the time the football team arrived in South Korea just shows the regime's intention to block the South Korean government's efforts to use the team's visit as a chance to improve inter-Korean relations.
North Korea sees physical barriers and fortifications along the border as a key symbol of separating the two Koreas into distinct states. In that context, even though a football match between the two sides is being held in South Korea, this appears to be a gesture showing that its two-state policy toward the South has not changed.
Still, the expert added that this could be a small but important step toward peace on the peninsula.
If small trust is built through this football match, it could become a useful stepping stone for peaceful coexistence in the medium to long term.
So it seems we would have to be cautious when it comes to dealing with the issue publicly and maintain the purity of the sports event itself, hoping in the long term it could serve as a key way to resolve inter-Korean issues within the framework of international norms.
I see. Bo-kyoung, thank you for the wrap-up tonight. We appreciate it.
Thank you.